Hey guys, it's Sandy White from Simply Fit, your #1 health and wellness cheerleader. And on today, we're going to be talking about see it, feel it, achieve it. And what do I mean by that? Well, we're going to get into that, but I want to let you guys know for this particular video segment, I should say, I am really talking to the moms that are over 40 to help them who are looking for a way to improve their wellness through intentional mindset so that they're able to overcome suicide and depression. And we do this simply by providing you all with simple tips and strategies in nutrition and in health. Because remember, being healthy and fit is more than just exercise. So let's jump into this. What are we talking about? Well, I am talking about the science behind visualization and meditation. It is so incredible how many individuals don't take advantage of this. You know, professional athletes, the ones that you see constantly winning, like Steph Curry, constantly winning NBA championships, or what's the kid, the quarterback, home. I mean, he lost his last one, but 3 back to back. Come on, that's an incredible process. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of trust. And what they do is they literally sit and visualize themselves winning or being in the state that they're looking at. So what does that have to do with you guys? Well, I'm telling you guys to do the exact same thing. You want to be healthier. You want to have your A1C lower. You want your cholesterol lower. You want your stress to be lowered. But you're constantly complaining about what you actually see versus meditating on what you want. So what is visualization? It is a mental rehearsing of the outcome you want before it happens. So the science back for this, what I'm saying, to back it up by science. What does that mean? Your brain don't know what's true and what's not true. An example is when you have a nightmare. Your tail wake up screaming, hollering, sweating as if you really was in there. And all I'm asking you to do is rewrite your script. So you want to be healthy. You set how much weight do you want to lose? What do you want to look like? Get these pictures and images before you. So when you lay down at night, you can have your brain working for you overtime, bringing in the results that you want. And so again, why does this matter? It matters because it helps your mind and your body and your emotions align with your desires and your goals. That's why this is so important and why it matters so much. So I have some statements, health and wellness statements that I'm going to give to you guys. And I'm going to tell you, if you write these things out or print them out, however you want to do them, put them before you. You know, I don't know where you want to put them at, and you know, where are you brushing your teeth at. But I'm going to say what God says. And if you repeat these affirmations or I am statements, whatever you want to call them, you believe you before you believe somebody else. So if you are telling yourself something and over and over and over again, which is, guess what? These professional athletes who make $500,000 in an hour or more, something more, they're doing this same process. They are, in a nutshell, psyching themselves up. So if they can psych themselves up for success, and they're no different than you, you're an athlete in your own right. All I'm asking you to do is make it happen. Put in the time, put in the effort so you can see those results. All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all to play along with me, all right? So I want to close your eyes and I want you to imagine at your, imagine yourself at your wellness goals. What are you doing? How do you feel? What are you wearing? Who are you around? You know what I'm saying? You want to envision that before you go to bed. I am at my best. What was your best? Do you have a picture of that? So you know what your best was. Sometimes y'all forget when you was at your best. What were you doing? You know what I'm saying? When you get to your best again, where do you want to be at? Do you want to be in Paris? Do you want to be in Rome? Do you want to be in your backyard? I'm in my backyard right now. You know what I do is see yourself waking up energized. Y'all get up out the bed. Oh, my back. No, my youth is renewed like the eagles. Stretch. See yourself stretching, and then get up and stretch. And then, you want to walk to the mirror and you want to feel confident. You want to make, get yourself up, make yourself a healthy breakfast. So if you constantly are late, all right, set that clock where it's 50 minutes before you would normally get up. And if you know you hit the snooze clock at least 3 times before you really get up, okay, if it's set 50 minutes, dude, before you get up and you hit it 3 times, usually the alarm clock will go off, it gives you 5-minute increments. Well, guess what? You done only sucked up 15 minutes out of that 50 minutes, which you're still ahead of time. You still got to do what you wanted to do. There's no reason why you should not wake up with a smile on your face, do some stretching, and then go downstairs, or if you pre-order your stuff, then you got your healthy breakfast already made. Some of y'all are in a position where, yes, you can have a chef come in and make breakfast for you. Yes, you can. It doesn't cost. Some of y'all think some of the stuff that I say is so expensive. It's not. All you got to do is just do a little bit of research. All right. So I'm just asking you, how do you feel? How do you want to feel? Do you want to feel confident? Do you want to feel peace? Like, what are you doing to make this happen? All right. Let's get a better routine on how we gonna work out. Don't work out with somebody that want to talk and play. Work out with somebody that's going to encourage you. You over huffing and puffing. No, girl, you got this. You got this. You remember your goal? You want to go to Puerto Rico. You want to go to Cancun or whatever it is. You can't fit in that dress. Remember, you bought a size 6. You bought a size 8, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody that's going to help you stay accountable. That's what I'm talking about. Don't get nobody be like, yeah, I'm tired too. Come on, let's go. No. We don't want to do that. So I want you to just emphasize using all of your senses, your sight, your sound, your smell, your emotions, and make it stick in your subconscious. And the reason I'm telling you to do this before bed is because it's most likely, if you do this before bed, your brain, in case y'all didn't know this, your brain is designed to give you whatever you say. That's why God says you can have the desires of your heart. And if you speak and say what he say, you're going to have what you say. And just as long as you don't doubt in your heart. So as soon as you say something negative, your brain going to find what you said, whether it's negative or positive. So you might as well just stay positive. Don't that make sense? And it's not hard. Just as much effort. Matter of fact, I think it's more effort to stay negative than it is to remain positive. So if you do this right before bed, your brain gets to do the visualization training and experience and expect the success, and it helps you to basically find those tools, the results that's going to get you the achievable result that you're looking for. And then once you get it, guess what? It becomes familiar. And then you don't, and like, how many of y'all reached a particular goal, whether it was in health and wellness, finance, or, let me just, some of y'all that never had a house before. And then you got one and you're like, oh, suki, now I'm going to get another one. Because for most people, being a homeowner, that's a huge responsibility. It's for some people it's not an obtainable result. So they are like over the moon when they get that new house, the new smell, or our new car. So some of y'all been buying pre-owned vehicles. It's still new because you ain't never had it. But you know what I'm saying? Like a brand new one that nobody ever had. Now, like, that's kind of how your brain works if you set it and use it right. Just stay positive. It's not hard. Say the opposite of what you're feeling. I'm not telling you to exclude your feelings because they're there to help you identify where you are. And I hope y'all are understanding what I'm saying. So let's get to some more of these points. Guys, I so love Pastor Terry Savelle. I have 2 books that I want to share with you all. And because I ran through the vision board, but I can't give it justice the way she did. So instead of going through, you need your own book and you need to write in it. So let me show y'all this book. So it's a workbook and it's got 6 sessions and it's an actual book that goes through it. And it's called Dream It, Pen It, Live It. Make vision boards work for you. And this is by Terry Savelle Foy. I talked to y'all about her last week. This is book 1. And this second one is the workbook that goes with it. When I tell you, when you and everything, I like to make sure I back it up with the Word of God. Because he says if you bring him into remembrance of his word, there's no way for you to lose. Because God is not a man that he should lie, nor the son of man that he should have to repent. He gonna make good on what he said if you just keep saying what he say. I told y'all that last week. When he made heaven and earth, he spoke it into existence. He didn't hem, he didn't haw, and it came to pass. And if you are in his likeness and his image, it's going to be the same thing. I am strong. I am healthy. I am in the best shape of my life. I am beautiful inside and out. I am free in my relationship with food. I am fit, firm, and muscular. I look good in my clothes. I am happy with my body. I have a fast metabolism. I eat whatever I want to eat and I maintain a perfect weight. I am at my ideal weight. I am full of energy. I am dedicated to improving my health and fitness. I am disciplined with exercise. I look forward to working out. I am easily shedding pounds and inches. I am focused on achieving my fitness goals. I see myself at my goal weight. I have excellent stamina. I am a picture of health and vitality. I am enthusiastic about life. I am enjoying exercising. I am free from food and from torment over food. I am confident in my appearance. I am enjoying a healthy lifestyle. I am full of life. I am lean. I am radiant. I am youthful. I am toned. I am secure in who I am and what I look like. I am an excellent example of godly confidence. That's the gist of what I wanted to cover with you guys, because it is so important that you speak very good over your own life. So a really good way to keep you focused, you could do a vision board, however you want to do it, on your phone. It could be on your mirror. It could be on the back of your closet door. You could take a cork board, put these images before you. I mean, even if it's just you driving or being in a particular area and you're constantly seeing what it is that you want. Like, take an additional 15 minutes to go home in a different route. Well, you got to drive in a neighborhood that's brand spanking new. And it's got the house and the space and the yard, you know, pimped out, however y'all want to say it, with the garden looking pretty and the flowers. And go get visions to put in front of you. God told Abraham to do that. He said, you're going to be the father of many nations. And if you don't, in a nutshell, I'm paraphrasing, you forget what I'm saying, look up, count the stars. Y'all know you can't count no stars. It's too many of them. But it kept him in remembrance of what God said was supposed to happen in his life. So if he started tripping, guess what? Look up. Check the stars out. Y'all can do this. I'm telling you, you can do this. It's not hard to stay on your health and wellness goal. Like right now, I should have told y'all this last week, but I didn't. I actually forgot. But, you know, Easter's coming up. And no, I did tell y'all. And Lent, what are you giving up? Well, guess what? I normally do this process where I do the 16-8. Fast for 16 hours, and then I only eat 2 meals within an 8-hour window. And when you do this process, it's kind of hard for me to eat 2 meals, but the meals are and you want to stay portion size. They are portion size. I'm struggling with eating, but you want to make sure you eat, because after this, the first day is for some people it's kind of hard, because you know you get the headache and all this stuff. But that's why you want to drink your tea, your green tea, and your water. Then the day 2, you might be thinking, I want some fried chicken. But guess what? The reason I do it is for a couple reasons. One, I want to show God that I respect and honor him. That food is not that kind of food is not the food that's going to sustain me. His word is. The second one is because, you know what? I want to be as healthy and gorgeous and present for my babies. Well, they're not babies now. They 13 and 15. And then I want to be able to see my grandchildren. So if you treat your body well, it's going to treat you well. And there are times, yeah, we do stuff that we shouldn't do. But for me, now it's spring. It's reset time. So it's not hard. And the other thing, when you do this, it makes your skin look so gorgeous. I love how it does. And it just keeps you looking young. So, hey, the eagles are going to, my youth is renewed like the eagles. That's inside and out. So I'm just telling you, pick something. And I'm not saying nothing easy either. Because if you keep trying to do easy, you're going to get the results of easy. You want to do what you are uncomfortable doing and ask God to put his super on your natural. It's time to make a decision, because we put ourselves in this position, I tell y'all that all the time, based off of the decisions that we make. Stop hanging around with a girlfriend that just want to eat, or the family member that just want to eat. I did that. No, I don't think I'm better than everybody else, but I only got one body, and I want to keep it as long as I can. I want to be in the 120 club. So I got to treat my body well. I don't let nobody come in my vehicle and eat. No, there's no reason for you to eat. You can stay where you are and eat, or you can wait till you get home. It's certain things that we respect and honor. And to me, when we don't honor our bodies, we're disrespecting the gift that God gave to us. Does that make sense? So I got a couple more, and then we're going to shut this bad boy down. And y'all gonna come up with a good game plan. I'm going to help you out a little bit. And then you're going to put it together. And you are going to send me a text. Well, not a text, but an email or hashtag SimplyFit. I did it. We need to see success, guys. Come on, you can do this. All of that I said, how do you make it into a habit? Because remember, we provide y'all with simple tips and strategies so that you're able to overcome suicide and depression. With these tips, they got to be simple. They got to be in your everyday life. How do you do that? Okay, well, first thing in the morning, don't get on your phone. Go over these affirmations that I just said, and don't just read them and be robotic. Really get into them. Really visualize what you're reading being a part of your life. You understand what I'm saying? And then journalize what you feel, what you hear. How can I set personal time for myself? I mean, I gave you all a really quick one. When you get up, well, before you go to bed, because it starts before you go to bed. You want to say these before you go to bed and then when you get up in the morning time. Because if you say them before you go to bed and you go to sleep, your brain is helping you out. And then when you get up in the morning time, it's like a no-brainer, because your brain's job is to get you the answer of what you told it. You said, I'm healthy. You said to yourself, I look good inside and out. I eat the things that work best for my body. I exercise. Okay, your brain is going to show you how to do that. It's going to provide you exactly what you said. Then when you get up in the morning time, you're going over it again. It's no different than when a kid has to take an exam. You study before you take the exam. And then when you take the exam, it's just like a refresher. Does that make sense? And then what you hear God tell you, write it down. And all He's going to tell you is something better. Let me help you out. I'm going to give you something better. So take that information and tweak it this way. That's why you want to journal, because you may hear something that I didn't give you. And it's okay, because guess what? It's just for you. All right. And then you take all of those affirmations, the I ams, I am becoming the healthiest version of myself. And I don't recall when I shared this, but to me, if you say these affirmations in your own voice and you can record them, in my opinion, if you listen to yourself telling yourself these affirmations as you fall asleep, OMG. I'm gonna have to look at that movie. But it was this movie where this guy wanted to learn every and anything, and whatever he wanted to learn, he wanted to learn it like in a nanosecond. He would take this pill and boop, he would get it. I'm gonna get that movie. I'm gonna put that clip in there. But anyway, it's kind of like that. You are downloading where you are going to be a rock star in record-breaking time. You got it. These are not hard things to do. They're not time-consuming. You just gotta want to do them. So you can stop saying, man, I was going to do this last year, but I'm telling you how to get your results, especially with your health and wellness. Record these affirmations in your own voice and then play them back where you hear yourself talking to yourself. I don't care if you don't like your voice. You need to stop saying that. That right there. You enjoy the sound of your own voice, because guess what? You get the results when you hear yourself. You believe yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So what we're going to do is, while you brushing your teeth in the morning, you are looking at those affirmations, or you listening to, play it again while you, see, this is why I say record it, because if you are like, I can, because I like, sometimes it's not good, because you do need to sit your tail down. But for the most part, I like to do this while I'm brushing my teeth, or making up my bed, or going in, turning the light on and waking my kids up, or making breakfast for them in the morning. Listening. Instead of looking at the negative news, listen to yourself, tell yourself positivity, so you can start your day off like in a really good, just an outstanding way. All right. And then the guided visualization apps, the Insight Timer, Calm. I mean, if you want to pay for them, but if you take your voice and you put it to some calming music, I don't think you need that, but those are options if you want to add them to your you saying your affirmations to some visualization music. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need an hour to go through all this. 5 or 10 minutes, literally 5 or 10 minutes That's a hack that will change your life. And you will see results faster than you ever thought possible. I know y'all have been trying. Okay, and I know I ain't never told y'all to do all of this. If I did, it's been over 4 years. So I'm bringing it back to your remembrance, these tiny little hacks, all right? So let's recap. We talked about visualization being more important than daydreaming. It's a tool to help you see what's possible and guide your actions with intention. Remember, this is Simply Fit, fun, intentional, total training. And remember, I always tell y'all, being fit is more than just exercise. You got to take care of your mind too. And then you want to remind yourself that you are worthy of achieving your wellness goals. But first, you got to believe it in order to see it. So if you don't believe it, for most of y'all, that's why you kind of still stuck where you are, because you ain't believe it. You did not believe it, so you just kind of went through the motions. And guess what? The Bible even tells you that you can't be a double-minded man. You're either going to be one way or the other. And your heart knows which one is true. And y'all know, just when he cursed that fig tree because it wasn't producing fruit, you ain't producing it either. You hiding it with them, the tree was hiding it with the leaves. You hiding it with your clothes. You hiding it with... Come on, it's enough of the hiding. Let's get this. Let's get this. And it's not even the fact that it's 2025. It's just time. It's time. Shift your focus. You can do this. That's why God said to renew your mind. And as your soul grows, your mind should grow. They need to be one and the same. You know what I'm saying? And then, so here's your challenge. Y'all know I'm going to give you a challenge. This week, take 2 minutes to visualize your healthiest and your happiest self. Use your vision board, use your phone or a cork board. Just sit down silently and envision your future. When I say envision your future, like envision seeing yourself walking on the beach in this whatever floral print outfit at your healthiest. You got to see it. You got to start seeing you. And here's what I'm talking about. What is it? The VRE. I know y'all know what them VREs. Them people put that thing on and they think they walking across hot coals or they walking across a tightrope. I mean, that thing, because that's how your brain, if you could get a VRE, that will allow you to custom design it with some stuff that has your face on it. Because I think they allow you to do that. Even if you you have to borrow one. Do whatever you got to do. Those VREs allow you to do that. Or go get one so you can understand what I'm saying. You put that thing on and it look like you walking through your house, the house of your dreams. Or it looks like you boxing somebody. I mean, whatever app you put in that you say you want to pretend that you in. Well, we ain't pretending. We just tricking our mind, and that's a hack. We tricking our mind to believe that it has already happened, so it gives us the result in our right now current life. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then all I'm asking you to do when you see it come to pass, tag Simply Fit. Hashtag Simply Fit. FITT. I did it. All right, y'all. All right. I have, as always, I enjoy hanging out with you all. And if you're new to the channel, I am Sandy White, your #1 health and wellness cheerleader, and I am the host of Simply Fit. Go to wytv7.org. Click the broadcasters button. Look for me, Simply Fit. Hit me up with a I did it, or can you help me with this? But make sure you check us out every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm always going to come to you guys with some interesting information, because it's so many hacks that you can do. This is not hard. We make it hard, but we don't have to. And this is why God told me to tell y'all simple tips and strategies, and you can do this. Love you guys. Talk to you next week. Bye. Mwah.